What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next cleanup video, and this is going to be sort of a cleanup video, sort of a death of a Town Hall 10. It's just two attacks, but it's sort of it's a Town Hall 9 hitting it first, as you see Crazy moving, doing the attack, sort of showing the opener, showing it'll work, and then allowing the Town Hall 10 to come in. Just two attacks, that's all it took. Sometimes that's the way it works. So Crazy moving, dropping down that queen right here, allowing her to come in with the healers on there, 5 healers. A little bit of a funnel creation, wall breaker in, the queen walks down. Before it even starts is zap quaking this air defense down. You see the zaps and the quake right there, perfect job. Queen takes all this out, the king comes over, the queen comes over, the CC troops come over, handles it all, uses the poison, uses a rage spell, I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure, of course her ability, then sends the king in this direction to just take out some of that stuff. Now the problem is, he's a Town Hall 9, so had he had a free spell for right here, probably would have had a chance, but you know, you don't have enough free spells at Town Hall 9, so it just sort of peters out. Sends the lava hounds in this direction, balloons all on this side. We'll watch it happen. We'll come back to the drawing board and we'll see how it was cleaned up. All right, here we go with Crazy's attack. Again, just dropping that queen in, letting her get started, actually dropping a minion up first. Just wants to create that funnel, make sure the queen's going to go the direction he wants to. So it gives that minion just a moment or two. There's the Zap Quake coming in, taking out that Inferno Tower, and now the queen is down. Minion still doing his thing up there, but right there's the wall breakers, opens it right up. The queen, no question where she's going at this point. She's going in. The big thing here is the king and queen. I mean, that's a lot for a level 30 queen to handle, so it's got to have that rage for it. Got to take care of it and make sure it goes down. Along with the CC troops, which at Town Hall 10 you pretty much know has a lava hound in it, so that's going to soak up a lot of her time. You see she's taking quite a bit of damage just from those 2 archer towers right there. But as this one goes down and she moves in, she's able to catch up. Now, a little bit of a moment there. Thought she might walk, but fortunately, as that collector goes down, it comes back around the wall and gets in there. So that's good information as well. Even though it was a little bit of a scare and it went the right way, it's good to know how the queen will behave there. So last point defense going down. As she steps up, here comes the CC troops, here comes the king, all engaging right here, and the lava hound. King goes down, now she turns her attention to the lava hound. Unfortunately, that wizard is back there sort of poking at her, but not that big a deal. We'll fast forward just a little bit till this blows up. All right, right there, it does explode, drops the poison spell down to slow that damage coming from that wizard. Smart move there. Lets the queen sort of just clean up all of these surrounding pups. One sort of gets away for a moment, but then comes back and gets it. The queen engages, and now it is that the queen versus queen, but with the poison and the healers, no problem there. So that goes down perfectly done. Knows it'll work. That's great information for a Town Hall 10 going in. Here comes the king with a few wizards, just going to beat through that wall, give it a few moments, and now the queen is going to step down and get that expo, but also here in a moment when she can't reach anymore, she's going to start beating through a wall, and that is going to sort of give another indicator that the queen will go in towards that second Inferno Tower, but unfortunately, again, without the freeze, without anything like that, the queen is pretty much doomed once she gets in there for a Town Hall 9. So right here, the king doing his thing, taking out everything he can, taking for those wizards, but once he goes down, those wizards follow shortly after. Queen beats through the wall. Here comes the lava hounds. This is going to give great information about traps, about Teslas, all the stuff that is going on in this base, because this was a first attack, so really nicely done. There's the queen beat through that wall. She is in range of that Inferno Tower now, and she does have her ability, but just too much between here and there. Too much HP. She's not going to get targeted on it quickly enough. You see those skeletons coming out. Too much going on, so she goes down, the balloons start to go down, and that is that excellent attack by Crazy Moving. No question about it for a Town Hall 9. Great setup, great execution, and gave the Town Hall 10 everything they needed to know for the 3-star. So let's go back to the drawing board and see how it was done. All right, looking back at the base, it's almost deja vu here. Drops the minion down. I think it drops a minion down here at the bottom as well. Queen in here with the healers, 5 healers there still. Comes in, wall breakers in, lets the queen continue on, has the zap quake for this particular air defense, has the rage, has the poison for all of the CC troops, and the king and queen. Now this one actually, even with the level 40 queen, gets very close to going down, but does get the job done. Sends the king up the same way here, but the whole difference of this attack is once the queen beats through this wall, she's in here, he knows what's going on. As soon as she gets in range here, he does have the freeze for this area. There's a Tesla there, there's an Expo, or excuse me, there's a air defense, and inferno tower all gets taken out as the lava hounds, the balloons, are coming from this side. You know, crazy moving gave him everything he needed to know. Knew that it would work. Knew that the walk would work. In would work. So sometimes it doesn't take 4, 5, 6 attacks. Sometimes the opener is just that good. The base is figured out pretty much before it ever starts, able to come in and get the 3 stars. So let's watch Alpha Dog do it and wrap this video up. All right, here we go with Alpha Dog's attack. Again, the minions go down, the queen goes down. We're going to do ×2 here, just till we get into an area where it's a little bit different. You just saw this go down, so right there, queen going in, wall breakers going in, opens everything up. The queen is doing fine here. The Zap Quake takes the Inferno out. I will slow it down here in just a moment as the queen starts taking this massive damage, because I'm not sure exactly what went differently to cause the queen to get so low, but she does, man. It was a bit of a scare here. Right there, maybe that's what it was right there. She kind of went farther north and got in range of 2-point defense right here. So as you can see, the healers are not even able to keep up with her. Has to go ahead and drop that rage down before she even engages those heroes. So as the Lava Hound explodes, takes all that out, all is doing well right here, but the poison runs out. There's no poison for the heroes. That's what increased the damage output. The king and queen on at the same time. Takes the king out, but now that point defense is still on, the queen's still on. There's no more rage. Trying to hold on to that queen's ability. Knows he needs it for later. Finally gets another point defense down. Gets onto that Expo and just, I mean, barely gets caught back up. And once that Expo goes down, obviously the queen is in great shape at this point. She can get healed back up fully. The king's going down, the wall breakers down there, everything moving in, taking out all of those sort of outside defenses. Really, that's all the king's job is here. There's nothing strategic about it besides just eliminating defenses, taking out that little section over there. You see the queen taking out a little bit of trash, and then right here, she's going to start working on that wall. Once it goes down, he knows she's going to be in that compartment, and that's where the freeze comes into play. You see balloons and lava hounds already going down around the outside here, knows where to drop them, has watched Crazy Move and do it, just working that counterclockwise motion. All 3 lava hounds going in very early on that first air defense. Right here, watch the queen. She's in there. She's in range. He's going to pop that ability here in just a moment, and as the balloons, as those lava hounds, as everything starts closing in right here, he's going to drop that freeze spell, get that Expo, get that Tesla, get that Inferno Tower. Boom. So much damage. Right there's the queen. Goes ahead and pops her ability because she is just getting on it right there. Boom. Inferno Tower is down. That is perfect. Balloons are closing in on that last air defense. It goes down. A few more back end balloons, and that is pretty much a wrap as that Tesla and that Wizard Tower goes down. That one Expo is not up to the task of taking out all those balloons. Beautiful attack by Alpha Dog. And again, sometimes it takes a bunch of attacks to get this stuff right. Sometimes it just takes one. I think as the closer we get, the more balance comes to Town Hall 10. You'll see more and more things like this, and it will be more enjoyable for everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.